Hey, good morning and welcome to the Road to a Better Life. In 1818, a parish priest faced a disaster on Christmas Eve as he realized the organ wasn't going to work for the evening service. And he pulled out a poem that he had written and he took it to a friend of his in another town named Franz Gruber. And they took that poem and they set words and they put music to it. And that night, for the first time ever, the song Silent Night was played for everyone to hear. Um, Yesterday we had a Christmas banquet here in Nags Head. Wonderful banquet, and our district superintendent, our pastor, and his wife spoke. And I noticed one of the things Sister Ross was talking about, and I enjoyed, as she talked about the fact that her granddaughter had misinterpreted some of the words in Silent Night. Instead of round yon virgin, mother and child, she interpreted to be encouraging mother and child and mothers and children. And I thought about that as she talked about that, and an encouraging part of it. I'm sure I didn't get it exactly right, but I think I got the gist of it, the encouraging part. And, that is so important. And she talked about encouraging one another. I read something that Mary Kay said once, that the one suggestion I got in life that helped me the most was to pretend that every single person I meet has a sign round about his or her neck that says, "Make me feel important." Now, today, you're going to meet somebody today. In this Christmas season, you're going to meet people. And Mary Kay said the secret to her success was to realize that to envision around that person's neck a sign that says, "Make me feel important." Have you made somebody feel important today? Have you given them encouragement? Then Pastor Ross got up and he began to talk about the fact that time after time in that Christmas nativity story are the words "fear not," "fear not" to the shepherds, "fear not" to Mary, "fear not" to the angels, "fear not" to Joseph, over and over and over the words "fear not." And when I think about that, I think about encouraging. The Apostle Paul said in 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 11, "Therefore, encourage one another." Now, when you read the word "therefore" in the Bible, it makes you wonder, why is that "therefore"? So go back and you see in verse 10, as the Apostle Paul says that one Christ died for us all so that we can live together. Whether we're alive in this world or dead in the next, it doesn't matter, that we are destined to live together. So therefore, he says, encourage one another, giving one another courage. The word encouragement comes from two words, the "in" meaning to instill or put into, and the word "cor," a Latin word which means heart. What are we putting in? We're putting into our heart encouragement, not to give up, not to throw in the towel. The dictionary defines courage as the ability to act in the face of fear or pain or adverse situations. It really is about being able to act. Doesn't mean not being afraid. I'm reminded, and I close with this, as in the movie The Princess Diaries, as the heroine is fearful about her future, and she reads a quote from her father that he wrote in a letter, that courage is not the absence of fear, but rather the judgment that something else is more important. He said that the courageous do not live forever, but the fearful do not live at all. So you have encouragement today, and realize that's what God is putting in you, and you put it in others. Take a moment today and put some encouragement in somebody's life, some courage to help them face the troubles and trials of today. Because let me tell you, what goes around comes around. And you put it in somebody else, somebody will put it in you when you need it the most. God bless you, and we'll see you next time on the road to a better life.